Evolutionary, kidneys are of three types: protonephric, mesonephric and metanephric. Protonephric kidneys are made up of a bunch of cells. They are covered by placoid cells which are microscopic. Okay, placoid cells. They have a scroll valve. So that's all about the chondrichthyes. There is nothing more to know about them. Also, there is another thing you have to know. Do you see the caudal fin? Hello students, welcome back to btosacademy. As in the previous classes, we started the classification scheme of vertebrate animals and we had discussed about the class Cyclostomata falling under the division Agnatha. Okay, the Petromyzon, the Myxines, the Lampreys, etc. So now today we will look at the higher scheme of classification and the various classes under subkingdom Vertebrata. So let us look. Subkingdom Vertebrata. Okay, it has got two divisions. What are those? One is the jawless animals, the Agnatha, and the other is the jawed animals, the Gnathostomata. Okay, so Agnatha and Gnathostomata, they have a class under Agnatha called Cyclostomata. Cyclo means circular and stomos means mouth. So animals having circular mouths, the cyclostomata or the cyclostomes. We had discussed about this class cyclostomata in the previous class, and it has got two representative species, mainly the lamprey called Petromyzon. This is the scientific name of lamprey, Petromyzon, and the hagfish or Myxine. Now today we will look under the division Gnathostomata. Division Gnathostomata has two superclasses. The superclasses. What are those? All the fishes, the PCs, and all the other vertebrates other than fishes like amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. They are collectively known as tetrapods. Why tetrapods? Because in amphibian, reptile, birds, mammals, you will find all of them having four limbs. Two frontal limbs and two hind limbs, or two hands and two legs. So poda meaning limbs and tetra meaning four. So four limbed animals are grouped under the superclass tetrapods. Okay. Under fishes we have two classes. One is the cartilaginous fish called chondrichthyes. The cartilaginous fish. Example: sharks and rays. Okay, and we have the bony fishes or chondrichthyes. These are the bony fishes. For example, carps, salmons, etc. And under tetrapod we have four classes. We have the amphibia, we have reptilia, we have aves, that is the birds, and we have the mammals under class Mammalia. So this is all about the vertebrate classification scheme. This is schematic. Okay. So vertebrata again is a subkingdom. Some place it under subkingdom, some place it under infrakingdom. That is not important. What is important is the various divisions under vertebrata. Okay, all these animals are together termed as vertebrates. And the fishes and tetrapods had a common ancestor, and this common ancestor was almost like the cyclostomes, except that they developed a jaw, okay, an upper jaw called maxilla and lower jaw called mandibles. Again, teeth developed much later, okay. Teeth first developed in some fishes, mainly in some chondrichthyes like sharks. Sharks are very primitive animals, and later type of teeth diversified. Okay. So now we will move on to a new portion of our study, the pieces, mainly the chondrichthyes and the osteichthyes. So now let's look into chondrichthyes. The cartilaginous fishes, chondrichthyes. They have notochord throughout their lives. Okay, this is an exception. Like in cyclostomes, the notochord is present throughout the lives. Here in chondrichthyes, the notochord is present throughout the life. Okay, they have a cartilaginous endoskeleton. Okay, cartilaginous endoskeleton. They have mesonephric or primitive kidneys. Now, what are mesonephric kidneys? Evolutionary kidneys are of three types: protonephric, mesonephric, and metanephric. Protonephric kidneys are made up of a bunch of cells, okay, which only filter out the waste from the hemolymph for the hemocoel and excrete them. These protonephric kidneys are found in invertebrates. In vertebrates, there are two kinds of kidneys found. One is mesonephric kidneys. Mesonephric kidneys do not have any glomerulus or juxtaglomerular apparatus. They do not have structures like this. And in metanephric kidneys, like in humans, we have the glomerulus, the juxtaglomerular apparatus, okay, the loop of Henle, right? A proper developed nephron is not present in those kidneys, in the mesonephric kidneys, but a proper developed nephron having glomerulus, having juxtaglomerular apparatus, having loop of Henle, having collecting duct is present in the metanephric kidneys, such as in the higher vertebrates like birds and mammals. Okay, so this is the so they have the mesonephric kidneys. Also, they have 5 to 7 gill slits at the sides of their body without operculum. Without operculum. For example, if I draw a shark, just a line diagram. they have gill slits like this. Okay, here is the eyes, this is the mouth, without operculum, that is there is no covering, there is no bony plate or flap of skin covering the gill slits. Okay, also they have a lateral line which is a pressure sensor. Okay, this is the lateral line. This is the lateral line. This is the dorsal fin. This is the pectoral fin. This is the pelvic fin or anal fin. In chondrichthyes, the males have a clasper organ in the pectoral fin. Males have clasper organ, okay, in the pectoral fin, which helps them to hold on to their female mates and reproduce. And this is the tail fin or the caudal fin. Right? And in sharks, they have sensors here at the snout, and these sensors are electrosensors known as the ampulla of Lorenzini. The ampulla of Lorenzini. Okay. Their body is covered by placoid scales or plate or sheath like scales. Okay, placoid scales. That is why, and their scales are like a continuous sheath or a protective covering like structure. Hence, if you see a shark, you will feel that okay, they are not covered by any scales, but that is not the truth. They are covered by placoid scales which are microscopic. Okay, placoid scales. They have a scroll valve in the small intestine, which helps to increase the absorptive area of the small intestine, helping them to absorb the digested food more efficiently. They also have salt glands to filter out excess salt in their blood. They have salt glands, and like they are dioecious with females larger than males and with internal fertilization. That is, the fertilization takes place or the zygote formation takes place inside the body of the female, and some of them, for example, sharks, rays means the stingrays, the manta rays, they are viviparous. That is, they give birth to live individuals. Give birth to live individuals. They do not lay eggs. They give birth similar to us humans. Okay. So that's all about the chondrichthyes. There is nothing more to know about them. Also, there is another thing you have to know. Do you see the caudal fin? The two halves of the caudal fin, they are not of equal length. They are unequal, right? So their caudal fin is heterocercal, means unequally divided caudal fin. This is known as heterocercal condition. So, what are the examples? What are the common examples? Scoliodon, the dogfish, Carcharodon, the great white shark, okay. Next we have the torpedo. These are all scientific names. The torpedo, the electric ray, and the trigon. That is the stingray. So these are the common examples of class chondrichthyes.